All right. Position your hands. Okay.
So Mac doesn't release control of anything for any reason, and the beauty is that never happens. The downside is when
Look
you want
sharp,
to release
recruit.
control of something,
We're almost to the
that's not an
island.
option. We do not trust you with that.
Are you gather so much?
I am.
I gather so much. Should I friend you?
Sure.
How do I do that?
It should be as simple as right-clicking on me.
Oh yeah, no, it's I have to click your name, your thing.
I've got like 1,000.
Add friend, add character friend. Cool. All right, I guess I go talk to this guy. And let's see here, Rough 19 with the follow. Thank you so much.
Oh, I got my DPS meter up.
Stay focused on our mission.
Show me your strength.
For the Horde, we need to be ready for anything. Show me your skill in combat.
All right, I can press this to cast. It's a pretty cool. It's actually like walking me through what I need to be doing. That's nice.
Yeah, the first thing is just like, yeah, it's awesome.
Fine work. Next week. Rain? Our shaman said the skies would be clear. Throg will spar
You
with you
gained
for now.
experience. The level
I
bar
will speak
fills.
to the crew about the rain.
It's level cool. All right, I guess I talk to this guy.
I'm here to help. For the Horde.
For the Horde.
I'll take my position. Strike first and strike hard.
Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Spar with Red Dog.
Never run from your foe. Victory or death.
Victory or death.
Always face your enemy.
Oh.
I concede.
Yes, now I have
Your
2 troll
strength will
druids.
see our mission through.
Female one and a male one.
Moonfire. Cool.
But my male one is a Zandalari,
Okay. There's bow.
which is a whole other thing.
We will save the expedition.
Bum, bum.
The Horde leaves no one behind. Warlord, this storm will soon overwhelm us.
Soldiers, brace yourselves!
Are you seeing like the storm and all that? Like, or is it instant?
I am.
to you?
The
We're
Horde
separate.
leaves no one
We're not
behind.
progressing together.
Gotcha. I need to turn on my stream avatars.
I think if we go into a party together, some of the stuff shifts, but there's still going to be steps we each have to do.
Okay. But I like that I can see you.
Yeah, for now we're phased together. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and enable my cheat mode.
Hey, good morning, Leland. How you doing, dude?
There we go.
Recruit! You survived. We need to regroup at once. We won't rest until the expedition has been recover our supplies. But don't fight too many Murlocs at once. They're dangerous in packs.
Okay, loot the corpse. Is there auto loot?
Yeah, it's a setting. So open up your system configuration, or your interface, I think it is.
Okay.
So interface, you want to turn on auto loot. And then, is your quest going really fast, or is quest text fast automatically now, or
I don't know what that means.
when you do a quest, does it like read the lines off individually, or does the quest just kind of pop up all at once?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
Like,
Well, if quest text is not bothering you, it's fine.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, I turned on auto loot.
I don't have a target.
Well, thank you. Found a new piece of gear. Press B to open up my bag. Okay, C for the character. And then I can say right click. Your item has been equipped. Cool. Thank you. 2 of the first aid kits recovered from defeated Murdochs. Hey, Omi.
So at level 10, we'll be able to play together. But for this part, they kind of want you.
That makes sense.
Doing your
Level
own
10 always seemed to be like that. Like, that's how it was in Final Fantasy 11. Like, level 10 is where it's like, okay, hey. What's up, dude? Alright, let's see here. There we go. 4 of the 6. Let's go tab. Spellcast. Alright. Level 3. Cool. Open up my spell book. Regrowth to my action bar. Done and done. Is that a heal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Regrowth is a it's a big initial heal followed by a heal over time.
I love it. Oh, you move out of my sight, foolish Mordok. Okay, great. All right, that's been done. We'll just turn this in. So how soon to controller support? Because I'm already like annoyed. It's like, all right.
I assume 9.0.2 or
Okay.
Shadowlands.
Cool.
So we don't have dates on those.
Gotcha.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds
It's not been a feature that I've followed immensely, but I play both games with keyboard and mouse, so
That makes sense. Okay, use your quest item on your target.
Quite the storm. Probably hit the first
I don't remember where these
boat,
buttons
too.
go. I have 2 druids. I'll probably want these buttons in exactly the same spot.
Mark my
Am I
words,
sounding super
that
quiet again?
Storm was unnatural.
Turn down the game.
My god.
My God. Sound. All the music. Sound in background. And then master volume. There. And then just check to make sure it didn't auto adjust me while I'm just playing. Alright, recording. Properties. Levels. It's at 85. I can turn it up all the way. Ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully that's not too bad.
Sounds fine to me, but
Go.
who knows?
Who knows? Well, alright. It also probably doesn't help that I'm like looking away from the mic.
My thanks. We'll find the expedition yet.
The Horde leaves no one behind. Don't let your guard down.
Open my map to see my next destination.
Recruit.
Finding the lost expedition.
I'm messing with my interface.
Is there an auto run?
Yes, I have mine bound to middle click. I don't know what the. I think the default is numlock.
Let's see here. Unlock.
Your keybinds
Yeah, there we
by
go.
default carry character to character, so
Very
once
cool.
you get it set up the way you want, it just handles itself.
Yeah.
So
Ba ba da ba 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 ba. So Armin's asking, wondering if they're going to drop Shadowlands before Christmas at this point. And honestly, I have no idea.
if I had to guess, I would guess second week of December for the drop.
That's going to be rough because that's going to be right at 5/4. Like, maybe coordinate guys. Like for me, just for me, Blizzard and Square.
Yeah, I don't know that that's their sole focus. I like
They need
so
to.
so when you buy a copy of it, like
I'm
it
such a
says it has
massive
to be bought
streamer
by
that-
December. So like I don't know what happens legally if it's not released before the end of the year, because all of our pre-orders promised it before the end of the year. And so I don't know if there's some...
Oh, I'm sure
legal-
they have some kind of like, this is the estimated time, etc. And, you know. Now,
So I
from
just
a
don't know how that
tax
works.
purpose, it's always kind of questionable, right? 'Cause
They've
it's like,
they've taken the revenue for a product that they will deliver this year, and then they had plenty of time. So like I don't know if they just push it out anyway. I think they're doing what they can.
Number 4. So Leland saying December 1st is what himself and his guild are speculating.
Yeah, first or second Tuesday
Oh, new spellbook ability.
would be kind of my guess.
Entangling Roots. Okay.
So I don't know what those actual dates are, but yeah, first or second Tuesday would be my guess.
Raw meat collected from wildlife. Okay, let's try. Entangling Roots. Do roots just go... Okay, so it's only a bind until you hit them.
So like to quote this guy that I watch a lot of guides from, named Brian, if you read the tooltip, it tells you that damage may cancel the effect.
Yeah. It's always kind of funny when people are like, who doesn't read the tooltips? And it's like, I don't.
Everybody.
Like I typically don't. Like I'll try things out. Like I'll click it and see what it does, and then eventually like I'll go back. Like typically like if you look at leveling, let's say because this goes to 50, right? So every 10 levels, I'll take a pause and I'll look at what how my skills interact with each other. But I don't do it immediately. So it's always funny when somebody was like, who doesn't read the tooltips? And I look at a video that we've made. It's like that's got 60,000 plus views, and I go, pretty much everybody. like, I think if you read tooltips immediately and like try and it's not just read them, but understand them. Press C again. All right, cool. Can I just right click? Yeah, it's easier. Your item has been equipped. Sweet. I like this tutorial. Like, this is really a nice tutorial so far.
I think it's the new bar.
Brah.
What's amazing is how seamless it feels, but your class tutorials are built in.
Yeah.
So like you're
Hey,
getting
baby.
taught how to play your class while getting taught how to play the game. So like
Yeah.
it's clear that 80% of these quests are going to be a repeat if you play another class, but that's fine. Because Star was saying he took a shaman through it, which I haven't done, and like the point where it had me go off and explore
Yeah.
being a druid, he was off doing his Ghost Wolf quest, which is like an iconic quest from the early zones.
Yeah. Cooked meat on the campfire.
Oh, I'm not ahead of you. I was wondering if I could catch you.
Turkey jerky. All right, what do they want me? Oh, a new quest. So I was like, man, is that it? And go off, and good luck. 3
I'm gonna go back to
abilities
messing with
proven
one of those.
against Warlord Grimmax.
Your next lesson begins now. Moonfire will damage your opponent over time.
Oh, and she's going to.
Your foe is affected by it. Moonfire is wearing off. Cast it again.
Oh, okay. They're teaching me my ability combos together.
Damage. I'll tell you when to use Moonfire again.
So remember my biggest complaint about people buying skip potions not being taught how to play their class anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. One more time.
One more time.
And Wrath will help you strike down the Quillbull. Moonfire is wearing off. Cast it again.
Cast it again.
You're ready to fight the Quillbull.
Nice.
Now we rescue our brethren.
Cool. See? Why do I need to read tooltips? They're gonna teach me.
Rest until the expedition has been found.
be on your mind?
What be on your mind?
Careful out there.
We'll head north to see what the others have found. Once up, rest, and regain your strength before joining us.
I'll be seeing you soon then. Your daughter be right to count on you.
The Horde never abandons its soldiers. I will not abandon her.
Oh, it never abandons anybody.
Ah, good, you're here. The Quillbore are conducting some foul ritual.
All right.
Of course, you come to me for aid.
And oh, this quest offer gives multiple. Accept.
Remember the day you met me.
We move now. Those monsters have my daughter.
Shuja? I saw no sign of her. Perhaps she evaded capture.
One can hope. She rarely acts with such caution.
Trolls. Who's a troll? Trent saying trolls. Yeah, all, even though play mainly Alliance. Okay. Oh, hey, hello. Should pay attention. Oh, yeah, I should Moonfire, because that's going to give more damage to Wrath. Very nice. Alright. Quillbore Warrior. 2. And a 1, and a 1, and a 1. And I'll do a 3, because why not? Oh, I got 2 on me.
Thorns, take you. Our tribe will survive.
What? Imagine if 14 had this much voice acting. Like, I don't know if it, like, lessens later in this game. But, like, I like how these just enemies are, like, talking crap to me.
So, enemies talk crap. And, like, many of your iconic quests are read, but you don't have the same amount of cutscenes until much later expansions. But,
Okay.
like, I'm interested to see your new player experience because you're not going to play through the expansions sequentially. So, like, you're not going to have to play through the progression. So, like, in 14, you have to play them in order.
Hey, this
so
guy's
you have to see all the things they learned along the way in order.
This guy's a Geomancer, so Geomancer confirmed for 6.0.
Geomancer confirmed.
Geomancer confirmed, guys.
So every mob in this zone is like an iconic mob from various quests throughout the early leveling experience. So like these are all mobs that like you would have been familiar with.
Yeah.
As like so like when people talk trash, you should be fairly familiar with all the same mobs. So we'll get a chance to see all the mobs that people are like, oh, that's the worst.
There's a star over here. I don't know what that means. Orc Overseer. See the star? What the hell? Alright, fine.
We're gonna get power when ritual done.
Oh. Use cat form to shift into a cat. Okay. Shred. Okay, cool. Oh, neat. So cat form's got its own abilities.
Mm-hmm. And when you're in cat form, your action bars automatically shift for you.
Should I attack this Orc Overseer? Like, it looks like there's a star here. Orc Overseer's got a star on it. I'm gonna attack him. Shred.
No sacrifice.
How do I shift back?
Huh?
How do I shift back?
Just hit the button again.
Oh, gotcha.
Sacrifice for ritual.
Alright, and on B. Do I get gear? Cool. Alright. Genius. Alright, so I got that knocked out. Those guys are sleepy.
More sacrifices
Oh.
for the ritual.
A silver star is a really rare elite. Got it. Cool, cool, cool. Intruders. The next
I was just gonna let him
sacrifice.
pull things, and then when something ends poorly, I'm happy to teach him. I also don't know if an elite in Exile's Reach will kill him.
Upheaval.
I know if you do that out in the world, you'll die.
That's why I always bet on the Horde.
Look.
Let's scram.
Let's scram.
I don't want to totally
It's a treasure chest.
ruin
up
all
here.
of his new player experiences.
I like that I get experience for opening chests. Dude, I love, like, so if you, I don't know if you finished the new Lectoris Latori, but it does something from 1.0 that I really, really respect and miss. The more people you free in the dungeon, the more treasure chests you get at the when you beat a boss. And I was like, I love they did that in 1.0. So obviously theirs was tied to like time. So like in this case, I like that it's tied to another like optional objective.
I got it. Pleasure doing business with you. This here's
Pleasure
a
doing
tiny
business
version
with
of the
you.
Choppy Booster Mark V. Just let me enlarge it. Okay, might have overdone it a bit. Hold on. Perfect. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
Use the choppy booster to scout the area. I'd climb into it. Okay.
Trying to stay exactly with you.
Can you hear me, recruit? Looks like the camera's working like a charm.
If it has a camera, then why does someone need to be up there?
I need a backup plan in case your recruit gets dropped like a rock. This thing's still on?
Get my laptop.
I have no idea what I'm
You
doing.
accepted all liability by agreeing to this.
Be quiet. I see something.
Am I supposed to? Okay. I was like,
We will take your soul and raise the dragon from the dead.
so I will wait till Chris gets back because I have no idea.
Soon you will face the full might of the Horde.
Ha! Our dragon crush them. We have other rituals to oversee. Savor the final moments of your life.
Bringing a dragon back from the dead? Is it too late for us to run?
We do not run when our people need us. Find us a way to all of those undead.
Hey, you say jump?
Wait, I can have
All right.
stream open.
Yeah, Chad has a question for you.
What's
And
up?
it was, does the content scale with the level in Exile Reach, or can you over level in there?
My daughter's life is at stake.
It does scale with your level, so I am higher level than him because I'm using heirloom gear. So I'm getting. Oh no, I'm not because you don't get bonus experience. So it does scale. You're gonna finish this area up around level 10 to 15, and then actually the whole world scales. So you'll notice everything in here is always your level.
Test the resizer on the boars. Cool.
It's not ready yet.
Okay.
That ain't right.
So the difference between world scaling and level sync, because they're both trying to solve the same thing, right? Is that you have players of different level and you want them to be the right level for the content. So world sync means that like if I'm level 50 and Brian's level 10 and we go into a dungeon together,
Stay focused.
I see the whole dungeon as level 50, he sees the whole dungeon as level 10. Now within world scaling, there are things that have caps. And so there might be something that like the highest it can ever go is 20, which means it will be synced with you all the way to level 20. And the moment you're level 21 or above, you'll continue to see it as level 20. It won't go any higher. And that's what allows like old content to be that like unsynced one shot that you want it to be.
Oh, this is awesome. All right, let me just
I
wipe-
love that you've never done a bombing test. This is awesome, man.
Oh, hello. Like, why do we bother with anything else? Like, oh, just can I hit it from here? Oh, come on, get it. Oh, cool. I'm going for another round. Okay, cool. I was like, that's so disappointed. I was like, no, I want to wipe them all out. And they're just standing there like a bunch of shit. Oh, it's raining death down from the sky.
Hey, remember that little talk
You are watching Brian's view, Flav.
looks like
He's never done a bombing quest, so he is he is enjoying this the way that we all enjoyed it in TBC when we first got
Hang on, shoot.
That was
the way bombing
that
quests are
was
now.
awesome. That was awesome.
So level sync, on the other hand, with Final Fantasy 14, like you drop back to being that level, and so the difference here is like you'll always have the same rotation on a character. Once you unlock a new ability, that's you now.
Gotcha. Oh, that was
To go back
that
and
was
kind of
so
answer that
satisfying.
question fully. No, that's awesome. That's really why I wanted to play with you.
Hey, good
I
morning,
assume
CLG.
there's things. I didn't think you would. Like I don't know the things that you'll be like, oh my gosh, that's amazing.
There we go.
Wretched ogre. Let's
And what
check
else?
on
I got
Shuja.
dash. Okay.
I tried to stop the ogres on my own, but I failed.
But I failed.
Strength was not enough. Shuja.
What level are you now?
Horde is strong,
6.
Not when we fight alone, but when we stand united.
That was
Tell
awesome.
me what's happened here. The Horde will be victorious.
Okay, you cannot use red items. Either of these seem red. Left click the one I want. So there's the staff, and then they're both are staff. Level 5, level 5.
Uh-huh.
I don't know which one I should pick.
I don't know that it matters at this point, but basically what you're looking at is damage per second. So you can see at the bottom, it'll tell you what your stats will
Plus
change at the base
0.4
of them.
damage per second. Both of them have that same value.
Yeah. So
All right, so
whatever you want.
Elements got it. As you command. The ogres are using necromancy to raise a dragon from the dead. They need sacrifices like us to fuel their magic. They're about to start a ritual that will. It's already begun. They're going to use
Now I gotta fight a dragon.
to reanimate
That's
dragons.
my
Then we must
that's my candy right there, man.
remember.
Dragons,
Together,
freaking
the
Lily.
Horde can conquer any challenge. We will bring an end to these rituals before the ogres.
So
can
I picked
complete
a Tauren druid. I also like Chris had me before pre-patch log in, and Leland got me the version of the game that gave me the like boosters. So I boosted a character, so that unlocked the ability to do a Death Knight and a Demon Hunter. So those are created. I just haven't ever logged in or touched them. So let's see here. B.
Because that will let him that starts his Death Knight at 24, 25, something like that. Dark
think it's
Knight,
8.
Death Knight.
I think it's level 8.
And then yeah, so they get pushed way up.
Oh, that's nice. Nice little boost of speed. Oh, new spellbook ability. And dash. Already. Okay, I can put that right there. Perfect. Oh,
We won't rest until the expedition has been found.
so I got a new knapsack, right?
Yeah, it should have automatically equipped it, I
I
think.
guess so. Okay, cool. All right, now what do I
Yeah,
need
if
to
you
do?
open up your inventory now, how many slots do you have?
15?
Oh,
This is
maybe it
plus.
doesn't.
Increase backpack size? Gain 4 extra backpack slots during your World of Warcraft account with the Blizzard
By
Authenticator.
authenticating. Yeah.
Whatever. All right, let's see here. Who do I need? What do I need? Any
Is it not auto?
any item purchased from provision. Right click to have an item to buy it. All right, cool. And sell the shiny things. Cool.
Yeah, because I just keep getting bags handed to me.
Stay focused on our
Oh,
mission.
this is where it gives it to me. Now I have a 26. Cool. So yeah, I had to do the quest for that item. Got it.
Okay.
There we go. I was like, wait a minute. And I'm still in cat form, which is great.
Never a dull moment with the Horde.
There's another quest over
Let's
here.
see if we can find one of those rituals.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
rescue the others.
Okay.
I will join Bo farther north, where the harpies roost.
Let's go this way first.
Meet me there.
Which way are you going first?
Right. Like if I was looking at where I killed the boss and she was captured. I'm
So
going
the harpy problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's
Change
another.
my direction.
There's a quest over here as well. Should I always be focusing on picking up quests? Harpy's Roost.
In this zone, yeah, I would pick up everything. This zone is new and is scaled, but future zones, I don't know that that's going to be necessary. But yeah, as a general rule, pick up all the quests.
Use my
You
light
always
to
drop.
dispel the narcotic energies binding this place. Okay, so he gave it to
Harpies
me.
are another one of those like iconic things.
Okay, I don't. What am I doing?
I defend the light.
So there's this golden guy, and it's freeing the light. First, necrotic energy dispersed. What's that? Oh, yeah, this one's glowing. I was like, there's like these pillars, and I'm running up to them, and they're not doing anything. Purifying.
I attempted to bring
Yeah, I don't know where you're at yet. I'm not caught up with you.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
And Skev Gaming, thanks for the follow, man.
I don't have the I don't have the zone memorized.
You don't? You are a failure of a Sherpa.
Free me, so I might recover
So I might recover.
some of my power.
This guy just sounds like he's a bad dude. Free me, so I might recover. I've been sealed.
The spell is weakening.
The light returns to me.
It returns. Freedom. You have my gratitude.
Lightspeed.
Light, accept my blessing and end the necromancy that plagues this island.
Okay. I don't know what lightspeed is.
They seem to have captured a
Well,
forsaken prisoner.
I was
for the
wrong.
ritual. Persistence can win any battle.
Harpy calling and purge the totems.
Stay ready.
The Horde will be victorious. Herbert, he's probably taking... I'll cut a path straight through these harpies.
Count me in.
Count me in. Alright, Harpy time. Just your average day of Harpy culling. Oh. Burn the totems. Got it. Check. Oh, it's a movement speed buff. Thank you, Spellbound. Need to start with 2. 2 needs to be my opener. I'm probably going to move that. Let me just shift that around. I can't shift that. Okay, great.
I think you have to shift and click
Shift click.
to drag
Ah, yes.
your action words.
Excellent. Now I'll start with 1, and then I'll finish with 2. Rotation guide building. It's like, let the game work for you. Dude, I feel you, Moon Kitty. Cool, cool. Oh, yeah. We gotta burn this totem. They're supposedly adding in controller support, and I'm very excited for when that is officially official, because, like, this is not, like, my ideal level of comfort. But rightfully so, Chris does not need to worry about that. Oh, God, I'm surrounded.
I don't know where you are. Okay. You're by the first.
There's a bunch
Yeah,
of...
we're in a different phase. Because otherwise I would see you.
Yeah, you're good.
Because I'm in the same spot.
Loot the corpse. I will.
I was like, I already cleared that area. Everything's dead. I'm standing over there.
Giant ogre walking around. Ogre Taskmaster. Oh yeah, there's the star.
I'm not saying you can't kill an elite. They're just called, you know,
Should I try?
rare.
I'm doing
So
it.
silver is rare, gold is elite, and
I'm
like
doing it.
there's no way you'd kill an elite. But I don't know.
We'll
You might be
find
able to kill
out.
it.
We'll find out. No way. You say, oh, he knocks me back. What a dick. All right, let's go.
Additional mechanics, additional health, additional damage.
I got cures, bitch.
So, kind of like open world fates, but like soloable. Like they just kind of wander
Oh,
around.
cool. I can see his dot like on him. So, hey, I took him down.
Sweet. Those can get pretty nasty in some cases. Especially when you get out in the world, like if you're under geared.
Yeah.
If you're not getting enough gear, like even with scaling, it just they can get pretty nasty. Because scaling is always scaling relative to your level. So if you don't have good gear for your level, you're actually getting weaker if you're not getting new gear as you go.
All right, so that's done.
Which is
on that
just an
piece.
odd byproduct of scaling.
Herbert Goomsburst rescued. Okay, here we go. I like this little movement buff. It's very nice.
That's where I am.
Can I talk to him?
Interested in some experimentation? A shame I must break such a fascinating spell. Keep the harpies away from me!
Let's go, Herbert.
I've seen other people, I just don't see you, so it's it's picking phasing randomly.
It's insane, right?
Just enough to show me other people exist, but not enough to let me game it.
So, how do I... Oh, more of these guys? Okay. Chris tried to make it seem so badass. Turned out to be easy.
Uh-huh.
How do I free this guy? Like, he's just...
Magic?
You should just click.
I am.
Oh, Herbert?
Yes.
Yeah, you're triggering, like, he's
Okay.
gonna summon a bunch of stuff. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you're good. I was just
He's,
like,
like, trapped in
I
a
was just
curse.
making sure that
You gotta outlast the curse.
I heal myself.
Alright.
Yeah, they're saying I might be on a different layer.
Windows asking for 9,000 updates here.
Windows asking for updates, not a shocker. I guess that's what it did. Like it when it wants to randomly turn down my mic. Like, okay, thanks guys.
Yeah, we got you. Don't worry. We're here for your benefit. We
know everybody wants to be at 40% mic volume. Oh, we'll also change your default.
I can't get HP as support assistant to close. That's just going to be a new corner of my
Oh, I
screen.
hate
This looks like
PHP.
that
I hate.
forever.
That's why I hate buying prepackaged like computers.
It
when they're all
comes
like,
default on like your basic $6 netbook, and that's how it's $6. Is because it's got sponsored freaking content on it.
Mm-hmm.
HP's like, we'll pay for part of your netbook. Okay, well, let's add that $6 back in. Ridiculous. See my real feelings towards Windows come out.
Yeah.
I'm not on Mac because I think Mac is perfect. I'm on Mac because it doesn't force me to stare at updates all the time.
All right, cool. That one's done, I think. Yep.
Oh, the Taskmaster's
Oh, there's
back.
a treasure chest up here.
Hello.
We're fine. These guys aggro way more than the enemies in Boja, but in Boja they have. I bet these they have such a long leash.
So the leash will be longer in like in-game zones, like Argus and stuff. I feel like the leash was a little bit longer. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they were just densely packed. But you're gonna be able to take on more stuff here. Like in WoW, it's not uncommon to pull 3, 4, 5. Like if you're in a group or if you're a tank, like I'll pull 8 or 9 mobs at once. So the combat pacing is just very different. So when a quest tells you to kill 15, like in WoW or in 14, that would take forever, and that's why it doesn't tell you to like kill 15 of something or go until you get 15 things to drop. But in WoW, it's like that's fine. I'll get that in a couple pulls.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hello, Bo. Complete. Level 7. Oh, and we got... These guys aren't attacking these enemies that are just attacking me? What jerks. Oh. Were those guys trying to bite your face off?
There was a time when tanks, like, were just extra survivable, but now, like, they're super good in solo content. Like, amazing. At least the tanks I play, I feel really good in tank specs when I'm out in the world. I don't feel that I have to switch to one of their DVS specs.
How do I do keybind? Okay, there's key bindings right here. Where's my auto run? I want to switch. Follow target. I'm gonna put that to F. And then toggle auto run. Put that to my R key and say okay. Cool. Thank you. Much better. Much better. Yeah.
It's more better.
They aren't level 35 guards like in 14. Yeah. That'd be cool if they did, you know. I don't know. I like how.
Alright. So.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I owe somebody a random avatar. Random. Boom.
The Horde leaves no one behind.
Did he do the danger sign? Did I miss that?
What's danger sign?
Okay. I'm going to take that as a no.
New pass. Now I'm going to Westward Bound. Oh, spiders. Discovered Huns something.
I wonder if this island will kill me. Again.
You're the only hope those survivors have left. No pressure.
And make sure you be stopping that ritual.
Okay. Can I attack the net? What the hell? Oh.
There's a door.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
You're okay. You get used to it. All these caves are repeats of each other. Or similar.
There we go.
That's how they do so much more world building. They rinse and repeat things. You'll see the same building over and over.
Oh, copy pasta. Oh no. It's like, yep. I get why gamers are like get mad at, it's like, oh, I've seen the same house before. It's like, yeah, like,
yeah, but you didn't play this game to see houses, so they just built a couple and moved on.
Well, that's where, like, in other games where they're like, oh, it's just like this. It's like they built
like,
this massive world, right? Like they built this massive world, and that house looks like this other house. Oh, God forbid.
When you play games where houses do matter, like The Sims, they're all unique a little bit. But like in MMORPGs where you're here to kill things, no. I mean, all these spiders are the same model.
It is definitely weird, man. Like all my reference really does come from Final Fantasy 11 and 14. But there's definitely something I like how they're doing this new player tutorial. The only thing I don't like is they haven't added in the controller support yet. But you know what? That's okay. I can suck it up. I can suck it up and level.
It'd be awesome to go into Shadowlands on day one with you. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right? That'd be really cool.
We'll get you there in time. We don't know how long we have.
That's why everybody's speculating December. I'm like, oh God, how awesome would it be? I would personally thank you, Blizzard devs. Hopefully you guys had some form of a holiday. Can you make it January? January is perfect. My schedule is clear in January.
The problem is everybody just got all this content, and this content would last an existing player 2 to 4 weeks, and they would have it months.
Yeah.
So their existing player base would be truly upset.
Yeah. But I'm only looking out for number 1. Ginger. How does this work for my gaming schedule? Please not November, because I've got Destiny Beyond Light. I've got Cyberpunk. By the way, guys, gonna be creating some videos on these bad boys. I have been
Does this
consuming.
pre-patch carry over the game? Yes. So pre-patch. I don't know what he has his settings turned to, but no, this is retail WoW.
What do you mean
So
settings?
pre-patch is just like all the changes that come out in a game. Like in 14, imagine they made a change to like retainers, and they made a change to like the way the auction house functions. Like all of that sort of thing would get done now, so that on the day that all the new content goes live, that we go into, we go back to the source or wherever we go next. All of this stuff is ironed out. So it's just another patch, just like any other. So imagine after 5.55, if we had like 5.59.
Yeah.
Except that they actually go ahead and number it. So you would have 6.0.1 would be the pre-patch. And then we would not actually be in 6.0, even though we're on a 6.0 client.
I've always kind of wished that they would do that in 14, like
Gives
when
them
it's like
super smooth launches.
gets them like, hey, you can play the new job, like if you got the expansion registered or whatever. Like, oh yeah, it's like the story content's not out, but imagine like 2 weeks before the expansion drops, you could play the new jobs, play around with the job changes. Shall burn.
Now, you get to play with the new job changes, but they're not perfect, because imagine that a job is balanced around like an ability that you're going to get in 6.0. Well, now you're going to feel weaker because you're going to be adjusted down for that new ability, but you don't have the new ability yet. So like there are some classes that feel a little funny during pre-patch, but historically pre-patch is only a couple of weeks. So it's not really the end of the world, because you're usually also getting something to go play with. There's an event that'll go on that'll kind of ring in the expansion that's kind of a one-time event, and then once it's gone, and that'll have like a mount behind it. And so it's this whole, it's like a seasonal event ringing in the expansion.
Thanks, Kaz, for the 300-bit cheer, dude. You rock, man. I appreciate the support. Oh, I can ride on this guy's back. Why not?
Yeah, so they also have a public test realm, the PTR, and so pre-patch has implemented a lot of the things that people in the PTR have been playing with for a while now. Yeah. And so actually, because this time they did such a drastic change to like the way leveling works and stuff, they broke pre-patch into 2 parts. So we have part 1 and part 2. We're in part 1 right now. Part 2 will just be the event.
Right.
I mean, there's going to be some other stuff, but like, and then because the event is meant to really hype you. And so part 2 will actually kind of indicate, part 2 will probably be announced when we get the announcement for the expansion, because part 2 is probably that traditional 2 weeks before. So that you kind of have 2 weeks to go in and try out the hype machine.
Those spiders had their rightful home destroyed. They deserved better.
I'm just slightly ahead of
so Varric says, did they put the level squish in already? Yes. So the current level cap is 50, and then when Shadowlands drops, it's going to be 60. Cool. Ooh, bear form.
Do you think they will aim the WoW release away from the launch of the consoles? No. I don't think they have any worry about that. Their player base at least owns PCs, because they only run on PCs and Macs.
But still, man, like with the fact that they're bringing in controller support, would you want to see this game on console?
Maybe. I play it with add-ons, so like, it's not really something I'm super worried about.
Commune with the Druid Stone. Alright, let me switch to cat form and sprint. Sweet. Oh. Quest over here. This is Killclaw the Terrible. Okay, why not?
This will be the hardest thing you've done.
Ferocious Bite. Okay, let me shift click.
We're playing on Mal'Ganis for Horde. Okay. Now, WoW's ability to like play cross server, there is no like world visit or anything. You just party with somebody, and it just handles it. So they have what's called like the shard system. So the whole world is basically a bunch of mini phases, not even by like a whole zone, like just the quest you're in might be in kind of its own phase. And so when you join a party with somebody, it forces you over to the party leader's phase right away.
Okay.
And then actually they use that for load balancing as well. So when you're out in the world, that's what keeps the zone feeling like it has the right number of people in it, is it's constantly adjusting what phase you're in. That has some byproducts. It has some downside in that, like, every once in a while you're doing something and like it forces you to another phase, and like an ore vein that you were going to go mine after you killed this guy disappears. But the overall pros is that you're constantly in a world that can feel alive, and jumping in and out of parties or going and trying to find a party to do a quest is really, really easy.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Okay, yeah, you answered the Morganis. And then I'm on an alliance server with Leland, so I don't know if Leland's still hanging out in chat, but I don't remember the name of that server, but that's I do have an alliance. I did create
As long as it's on NA, like, I'll create my alliance characters on this server and I'll be able to play with you.
Oh, cool.
It'll make no difference. They do lock mythic content, at least when it first comes out, behind being on the same server, because they want that kind of like sense of community. But there's very little. Our auction houses will be separate, but there's very little that's separate. We won't be able to trade with each other. Our alliance characters won't, but that's fine. I wanted your Horde character to be on my Horde server because I can funnel you with resources. I can't help you on Alliance.
All right, sounds good.
Because my Alliance side is from the Burning Crusade. So what I thought was a lot of money back then is like,
oh, good,
know, probably 2,000 to 10,000 gold.
So Leland's weighing in Bargun. And if you guys didn't see the tweet and the post that I put up on the community tab for you, YouTube, Bard's at cap, baby. I've got all my jobs at level 80. It feels so good. Which, in a way, like, I got on with Rock last night because I was like, all right, I'm 6 million experience away, and got it done in Bozia like within 10 minutes. I was like, I'm gonna be on until we finish this off because I need to go to bed because I'm playing WoW in the morning, and then it's like, and done. The Bozian experience is so powerful. It's so sad that it's only 71 plus. Like, I would it'd be so cool for any. I think I would love to see them open that up.
Drop it down to like 30, like PvP.
Either 30 or 50. I keep going back and forth. 30 or 50. Can't really decide.
I mean, the nice thing is the Heavensward Fates open it up quite a bit more, right? Because you can go enjoy, and because the trains are still going on, like, at least for now, there's a very social side to that makes it really fast.
Yeah.
So, like, I went from 70 to 71, not nearly as fast as I would have in Bozia, but, like, plenty of, like, I easily had my relic for my warrior and then ding 71.
You know what's interesting, and just as a thought, and people are speculating, because you know how we've said, like, Eureka is like a kind of our own version of Public Test Realm back in the day when it came out, because it's like they can do whatever they want there and it doesn't affect the main game. Same thing with Bozia, they can kind of put it off to the side. But imagine if we go into this Garland, like, occupation and we're trying to, like, beat them back. Imagine if they took the concepts of Bozia with the skirmishes and critical engagements just out into the game. And I was like, gosh, that's what I want so bad.
Recruit. We push forward.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about it being compartmentalized is they got to see whether or not we like it. But now that we like it, like, let's do that.
Oh, exactly. Because people really like this kind of system. Oh, great. Let's put it other places. I think that's what I would really like, because just
and
alone,
you could trigger it off the hunt system. So
agreed.
You can have hunts trigger like these ultimate fates. So, like, you don't have to build it from the ground up. You can build off existing systems. They won't, because 14 is nothing if not layer upon layer of partial systems. But
the core aspect of it would be really cool to see, because like that when you bring up the hunts, that's exactly some of the people I've been talking with, because it's like,
be cool.
Holy crap. Well, because then you could actually balance hunts around mechanics. The problem is, like, you could have literally a whole zone of people, and then the fact that the zones already support instancing. What's going on, Bandit? Ask Herbert to perform Ogre Transformation spell. Okay.
Herbert was standing next to you.
Yeah. Some experimentation. Ooh, I'm an ogre now.
Like an ogre. Get us inside.
Roar.
Just smile and wave. The dumber you look, the better.
Oh, that's good stuff, dude. Okay, here
So,
in a few minutes, I'm
Kenrick,
gonna
the
go help
1v1s. So I think the common misconception is, well, I think a lot of people don't listen to live letters. So Yoshi P said to be picked for 1v1s, there is a set of criteria. They're not going to say what that criteria is, but there is one. And his example was, for example, what if you didn't get hit by AoEs? So people not getting picked, it's not random. They're not getting picked because the criteria, somebody else was better at it. So like I know that's not gonna make people feel good, but like it's basically Yoshi P put a thing in that says like if you're not getting picked for 1v1s, do better. Like that's straight up what was said in the live letter. It's also he also said people that are like, well, I'm not getting into critical engagements because my person, my party lead didn't click it fast enough. It's not first come first serve. If it goes to over its fill number, it's a lottery system with an advantage to people in that have done more in the zone or have purchased the item with 5 clusters to give them that it ups your chance, and that's to make sure that somebody's either using clusters, which proves they previously contributed, or they're contributing rather than just sitting in town. So it's to punish the train that just sits idle up in the stand, up in that top area and just waits for things. It's like, no, you don't get to do all the coolest content. You might get into some, but you don't get to do all of it unless you're going to come out here and actually do something. So you'll notice after you're closer to your, like once you're like 40 or 50 minutes in, you actually get picked more often. Like once I'm like an hour into the zone, I've been picked 3-4 times in a row.
So Venom says, "Hey Brian, are you playing with a controller or mouse or keyboard?" Currently, mouse and keyboard. They haven't patched in the controller support yet, so I'm still waiting for that. But it's like I won the gun at we were like, all right, it's pre-patched. Let's jump in and go ahead and get started, and then that will be, it is what it is. I wish I could use my controller right now.
Venom saying yes, they did. Did they add controller support?
Wait, what? Interface? Controls?
Where?
Combat? Display? Action bars? Camera? Mouse? Accessibility?
Maybe I just misread that.
I
I don't see it. I can Google it. I'm a little bit ahead of you.
Interface? No? Macro?
I mean, it would have made sense to add it now.
Controls? Display? Yeah, look it up, because I'm not seeing an option. Maybe I can just turn on my controller? Well, I don't want to use the add-on yet. I want to wait till, I want to test out the actual, integration. Okay,
I think anybody doing it now is with an add-on.
So, yeah.
But they're going to build it actually in native. The exciting thing about native is, even if native doesn't hit the nail on the head, it should make the add-ons much more powerful.
Right, and so then it's my goal from, just as a testing perspective, because it doesn't seem like anybody's been posting on controller stuff, I can just be the internet controller guy. It's like, oh, controller questions? But it's, then I can say, hey, yeah, you want to, oh, sweet, level 9. You want to use this, and then when you can, how to configure it, because Chili's been saying, there's this thing, do this, X, Y, and Z, and then all of a sudden you're ready to rock and roll. And I'm for a 14 interface, and it's honestly, I just want to find the most comfortable interface possible. I got 2 more minutes, so I'm going to head downstairs, help Julie get the kids in the car, and then I'll be back. That's actually one of the things Chris and I are talking about, doing a picture-in-picture. So we're going to start trying to maybe we'll be able to test that out this week, Chris. Once I kind of get this server up and running for my client, I'll message you. So if I hit all my goals today, we might test it out today. If I don't, then it'll be sometime later this week. But yeah, dude, guys, I hope you're looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077, because I am prepped. I've been studying the history, and I'm ready to rock and roll, man. I'm so excited. I hope people like lore videos, because it's about to get real. Type console EN. That's a weird command. Console. Dude, that would be amazing if all of a sudden it's like, play WoW on console.
Yeah, I don't think it's baked in yet. I think it's an add-on, but I've been wrong before.
I'm gonna go stand over here where it looks safe for now, and then I'm gonna go up Jewel with Kids. It's console gamepad enable 1. Okay, console game pad enable 1. Whoa, well, that work? It works! It works! Praise the sun! Suck it, all you keyboard and mouse players.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm here.
How do I go? Okay.
I don't know how you go back, so they're gonna, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so that's jump.
Cool.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's cat form. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna have to play. Oh, is that okay? That's start for that. Okay, not all my buttons are mapped. We're gonna be doing some mapping.
Actually, I can still use my keyboard perfectly normally. So it's like when you use it's like
that's
in
great.
14 when I
Alright,
switch
yeah,
back
yeah.
and forth pretty
All right.
seamlessly.
I'm not gonna put the back screen up since Chris is here and you can look at him and he can keep you entertained. I'll be right back.